Howie Mandel wasn't amused by Ripa's praise. What started as a routine morning TV appearance took a sharp and awkward turn when Mandel pushed back on what he viewed as an age dig during Live with Kelly and Mark Monday. "You just celebrated 70 years. You're 70 years old," Mark Consuelos said, setting the stage as Ripa added, "It doesn't make any sense." "What do you mean it doesn't make any sense?" he asked. Consuelos tried to keep it complimentary, saying, "You look great." But Mandel didn't appear happy with the response. "I look great? That doesn't mean anything to me." No. I don't like that because that's a caveat," he fired back, his tone shifting. Ripa attempted damage control in her previous comments. "We're not saying you look great for 70. You look great," she insisted. Mandel doubled down. "Yes, you are, without saying 70, Mandel said. Then Consuelos appeared to stand by the comments. I am saying that, he admitted. "It's like saying you're smart for a stupid person," he said. "Yeah," Consuelos shot back, leaning into the moment as the audience reacted with laughter. After the brief flash of tension, Mandel thanked Consuelos for his compliment. "I'll be serious for a minute. I'm gorgeous," he quipped, drawing laughs and resetting the room. Fox News Digital has reached out to Mandel, Ripa, and Consuelos for comment. The America's Got Talent judge then revealed the unconventional fitness routine he credits for his appearance. "Your friend Jerry O'Connell has got me into the most ridiculous workout I've ever done in my life," Mandel explained. "I swim, but he bought me these swimming cables which I tie onto my ankles, and then I attach them to whatever is at the side of the pool." He continued, describing his fitness routine in detail. "Then he gave me these frying pan paddles, and I swim for an hour and go nowhere," Mandel said, adding he gets so lost in it. Like what you're reading? Click here for more entertainment news. Earlier this year, the longtime Hollywood star weighed in on the biggest mistake entertainers can make after scoring their first real paychecks in an interview with Fox News Digital. "Spending on anything," he said. "There's nothing to spend on." "I love that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad," Mandel continued, referring to Robert T. Kiyosaki's 1997 personal finance bestseller. "I had this theory before I read the book, but any time you get $1, then you've got an employee if you can make your dollar work for you. So, instead of spending it or buying something that could get you into debt or something that's going to diminish in value, if you can get something like if you're going to buy a house, then buy a duplex and rent out the other ones so the mortgage is free." It was just another Monday morning on Live with Kelly and Mark, a program millions tune in to start their day with a dose of humor, celebrity chatter, and occasionally a splash of chaos. For co-hosts Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, hosting live television is second nature. Decades of experience have taught them how to dance around unexpected interruptions, off-script comments, and even on-air confrontations. But no amount of preparation could have readied them for the peculiar tension that would unfold when America's Got Talent judge Howie Mandel joined the show. At 70, Mandel is known for his quick wit, high energy, and a sense of discipline that has allowed him to thrive in Hollywood for decades. On that morning, however, the atmosphere shifted from casual banter to subtle awkwardness in the span of a few sentences. The stage was set innocuously enough, a discussion about Mandel's recent birthday. "You just celebrated 70 years. You're 70 years old," Mark said warmly, giving the audience a friendly frame for the conversation. Ripa, never one to hold back her amazement, chimed in, "It doesn't make any sense." Mandel's eyes narrowed slightly. "What do you mean it doesn't make any sense?" he asked, his tone a mix of confusion and subtle irritation. Consuelos tried to smooth over the tension. "You look great," he said, hoping to clarify their intentions and keep the moment complimentary. But Mandel wasn't having it. "I look great. That doesn't mean anything to me. No. I don't like that because that's a caveat," he explained, his tone shifting to one that left the room silent for a heartbeat. Ripa, realizing the conversation had veered into dangerous territory, attempted to repair the moment. "We're not saying you look great for 70. You look great," she clarified, hoping to eliminate the unintended implication that his appearance was only remarkable for his age. Mandel, however, doubled down, shaking his head. "Yes, you are, without saying 70. The tension between live television spontaneity and Mandel's insistence on precise phrasing became palpable. Consuelos, ever the mediator, reinforced the comment. I am saying that, he confirmed, leaning into the moment as the audience laughed nervously at the unfolding exchange. Mandel then pivoted, driving home the analogy with surgical precision. "It's like saying you're smart for a stupid person." The comparison drew a chuckle from Consuelos and the audience alike, though the lesson was clear. Words, even when intended as compliments, carry weight, and in the world of live television, even subtle phrasing can ignite tension. Fortunately, the situation diffused as Mandel smiled, acknowledging the humor and absurdity of the exchange. "I'll be serious for a minute. I'm gorgeous," he quipped, eliciting laughter from the audience and resetting the energy in the room. Behind the curtain, Mandel's fitness secrets. Once the awkwardness had dissipated, Mandel dove into another topic entirely, his unconventional approach to staying in shape. The conversation offered viewers a glimpse into the discipline and eccentricity that have defined his career. "Your friend Jerry O'Connell has got me into the most ridiculous workout I've ever done in my life," Mandel began, earning curious smiles from Ripa and Consuelos. He detailed the routine with playful exaggeration, swimming with cables tied to his ankles, attached to stationary objects at the poolside, while maneuvering with frying pan-shaped paddles. "I swim for an hour and go nowhere," he explained, laughing at the sheer absurdity, "and I get so lost in it." For Mandel, the routine was less about speed or distance and more about discipline, creativity, and commitment, qualities that have sustained his career and personal health over decades. The wisdom of financial discipline. Beyond physical discipline, Mandel has consistently emphasized the importance of financial literacy and long-term planning, a rare, serious note amid the levity of television appearances. Earlier in the year, he had told Fox News Digital that one of the biggest mistakes entertainers make after landing a significant paycheck is mindless spending. "Spending on anything," Mandel said firmly. "There's nothing to spend on." He drew inspiration from Robert Kiyosaki's personal finance bestseller Rich Dad, Poor Dad, explaining how early in his career he learned the value of making money work for him rather than succumbing to immediate gratification. "Anytime you get $1, you've got an employee if you can make your dollar work for you," Mandel explained. Instead of buying items that depreciate or lead to debt, he advocated investing strategically. "If you're going to buy a house, buy a duplex and rent out the other units so the mortgage is free." This combination of humor, discipline, and practical advice makes Mandel not just a television personality, but a figure whose experiences resonate with both aspiring entertainers and everyday viewers. The Art of Live Television, Lessons Learned. The episode highlighted not only Mandel's perspectives, but also the inherent unpredictability of live television. For Ripa and Consuelos, the challenge lies in balancing authenticity, humor, and respect for their guests, while keeping the audience engaged. Throughout her decades on air, Ripa has navigated similar situations, from Clay Aiken's infamous hand-over-mouth incident in 2006 to tense questions about divorce posed to Michael Strahan, and her candid commentary on reality TV stars like Jen Tran. Each moment, awkward or humorous, reinforces her reputation as a host who blends fearlessness with professionalism, willing to embrace uncomfortable conversations while maintaining the show's charm.